My brother ignored our parents for years. He still got the inheritance. This still hurts to talk about, but I need to get it off my chest. Maybe someone out there has been through something similar. I was the youngest of 3 kids. My brothers, James and Evan, both moved out early, college, marriage, careers in different states. I stayed behind, not because I didn't have dreams, but because my parents started needing help. It began small. My dad developed mobility issues, my mom's memory started slipping. I was 25, working part-time and studying, when I moved back in just for a few months. Months turned into over a decade. I became their caregiver, full-time. I took them to appointments, cooked, cleaned, managed their meds. I put my own life on hold, dating, grad school, even friendships faded. My brothers visited maybe once or twice a year. They always thanked me, said I was doing God's work, but never offered more than a weekend of help. When my dad passed from complications related to Parkinson's, I handled everything. Arrangements, paperwork, consoling my mom, whose dementia was progressing rapidly. Evan flew in for the funeral and left the next morning. James didn't come at all, work emergency. I kept caring for Mom for 3 more years. It was brutal. She forgot who I was sometimes. She'd scream at night, wander the neighborhood, cry for Dad. I quit my job completely. I lived off a small inheritance Dad had left, but mostly I just got by. When Mom finally passed, I felt a strange mix of grief and relief. I loved her deeply, but I was exhausted. I thought, finally, maybe I can start rebuilding my life. And then the will was read. Everything asterisk was left to James. The house, the savings, the land our grandparents left behind, all of it. Evan and I got $1,000 each. I couldn't believe it. I thought there had been a mistake. But no, turns out my mom had updated the will 5 years ago when her memory was already fading. James had taken her to the lawyer, supposedly helping her organize things. He never mentioned it to me. I confronted him, his response. She wanted it that way. She said, you already got to live in the house for free all these years. It's only fair. I wanted to scream. I gave up my life for them. I sacrificed everything so they could stay in their home, so they wouldn't die in a facility with strangers. Now I'm 36, no job, no savings, no degree, no property. And my brother, who barely lifted a finger, is selling the house I lived in for 11 years and making a fortune. I talked to a lawyer, but it's complicated. Proving undue influence or lack of capacity is hard, especially this far out. And honestly, I don't even have the energy. What breaks me the most is that my parents likely never understood what they were signing. Or if they did, maybe they really thought James deserved more. I don't know what's worse. I've started over in a small apartment. I'm trying to find work again, trying to date again, trying to feel like my life still has value outside of being someone else's caretaker. But I'll be honest, it's hard not to feel invisible.